One night a most interesting paper by Dr. Aitken on radiation from snow was read by Professor Tait to the Fellows of the Royal Society of Edinburgh. I remember that Dr. Alex Buchan, the greatest meteorologist living, spoke afterwards in the very highest terms of the subject matter of the paper. This was corroborated by Lord Kelvin, Lord Maclaren, and Professor Crystal. Dr. Aitken had been testing the radiating powers of different substances. Snow in the shade on a bright day at noon is 7 degrees Fahrenheit colder than the air that floats upon it, whereas a black surface of the same is only 4 degrees cooler. This difference diminishes as the sun gets lower, and at night both radiate almost equally well. I select among the careful and numerous observations the notes on January 19, 1886, for I took note of the cold of that day in my diary. It was the coldest day of the whole of that winter. The barometer was 28 inches, and the thermometer 4 degrees, that is, 28 degrees of frost. According to Dr. Buchan, that January had only 2 equal in average cold for 50 years. On January 19th at 10 a.m., when the air was at 20 degrees and the sky clear, a black surface registered 16 degrees and the upper layers of snow 12 degrees, showing a difference of 4 degrees when both surfaces were colder than the superincumbent air. It is curious to note that on February 5th of the same year, at the same hour when the sky was overcast, the air was at 23 degrees, the black surface registered 29 degrees, and the snow 25, showing again the difference of 4 degrees. But in this case, both surfaces were warmer than the air. In both cases, the radiation at night was equal. The small absorbing power of snow for heat reflected and radiated from the sky during the day must have a most important effect on the temperature of the air. The temperature of land when covered with snow must be lower than when free from it, and when once a country has become covered with snow, there will be a tendency towards glacial conditions. But besides being a bad absorber of heat from the sky, snow is also a very poor conductor of heat. On that very cold night, January 18th, where there was a depth of 5½ inches of snow on the ground and the night clear, with strong radiation, the temperature of the surface of the snow was 30 degrees Fahrenheit, and a minimum thermometer on the snow showed that it had been down to 0 some time before. The thermometer, plunged into the snow down to the grass, gave the most remarkable register of 32 degrees. Through the depth of 5½ inches of snow there was a difference of 29 degrees. This confirmed by removing the snow and finding that the grass was unfrozen. As the ground was frozen when the snow fell, it would appear that the earth's heat slowly thawed it under the protection of the snow. The protection afforded by the bad conducting power of snow is of great importance in the economy of nature. How vegetation could suffer were it exposed to a low temperature unprotected by the snow mantle, so that, through the continued snow pools, the air for animals that can look after their own heating, it keeps warm the soil, and vegetation prospers under the genial covering. The fine, rich look of the young wheat blades after a continued snow has melted must strike the most careless observer. Instead of the half-blackened tips and semi-sickly blades, which we see in a field of young wheat after a considerable course of dry frost or cold snow, gave a rich, healthy green which shows the vital energy at work in the plants. Or even in the town gardens, after a continued snow has been melted away by a soft western breeze, we are struck with the white, peeping buds of the snowdrop and the finely springing grass in the sward. Yet the snow covering gives durability to cold weather. This has been demonstrated by Dr. Wyckoff, the distinguished Russian meteorologist. On this account, the spring months of Russia and Serbia are intensely cold. The plants, then, which in water are unable by locomotion to keep themselves in health, are protected by the snow mantle, which chills the air for animals that can keep themselves in heat by exercise. What a grand compensating power is here!